Hello, everybody. Give me a second to set everything up, and we'll be good to go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Share link, copy link, share link. Doo-doo-doo. Why is it always gonna do that? There we go. I'll start it, but then might have to pause if I'm not done what I'm doing before. But I'll try to. Depends on if I get past the previous.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed. That's what a leader does. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Breaking news.
5 days
The
later.
children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents. Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention. Batman's sighted, boss. Right on top.
Commissioner, get to safety.
I can't just leave these people.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Dang.
You have to stop them. Save our city.
Commissioner! Commissioner! He's gone.
Dang.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent... Penguin improved the armor.
Batman!
Hey, how are you
Impressive
doing?
as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is,
How are you doing
you're at the
today?
end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on it, they'll go easy on you.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that?
I'm doing alright.
Because from the look of
Science is bugging me a little bit today, but other than that, I'm good.
Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put. Oh, bloody!
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin.
Yeah, I've always had trouble with science. If it doesn't help, I live deep in the woods with trees and everything. Makes it worse.
Anything?
It's pretty good. On the last episode,
Another trap.
One of his men used to devise the
last time I
target
was playing
my
it,
armor.
for some reason
If
the game
Penguin
kept
has more
crashing and
devices
ended
like
my
that,
stream. So
That
hopefully that
will be
doesn't
a
do that
liability.
today.
It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless.
Penguin thinks he knows me, but he has no idea what I'm really capable of.
He certainly doesn't.
But yeah, it literally
That may be
crashed
his
twice
undoing.
the last time I played it, and it made me mad.
Besides,
Like
I
I had
won't
like
be
a
going
30
alone.
or like a 40-minute stream because
Get
it
Gordon
crashed
involved.
and ended it.
Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot.
I ended up
Tell him that we did a little
one
digging
episode
after
was
he
like
took
3
my position
videos.
as CEO. He should know who
Because
really
it kept
killed
crashing.
Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there. Lieutenant, these officers are...
I mean, I can deal with
Penguin is...
with crashing if it didn't end the stream, but the fact that it ends the stream all the way is annoying.
Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter.
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you going to do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
Oswald and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane.
Hello.
But I'm all out of options.
How are you doing?
I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep
It's going good.
You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Yeah, I played all the Arkham series games. They're pretty good.
Same device that fried the suit.
Yeah, I've been playing them all. The only ones I've not been able to play is the Game of Thrones one. Or, ones I haven't been able to stream is the Game of Thrones one and the Guardians of the Galaxy one, which I'm trying to get those, but you gotta get the disc. Yeah, driving the Batmobile sucked. But yeah, I also have the Borderlands one that I'll eventually get through, and then I got the season 2 of this. But I've already done The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, and then I forgot what the one's called, but the one in space.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my
But yeah, there was a Game of Thrones Telltale game, but you'll have to find the disc. Yeah, The Expanse. But you'll have to find the disc because they don't sell it digitally anymore. Same thing with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm trying to get the disc. But it'll be like PlayStation 4 because they didn't make it on PlayStation 5.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Oh, you do have the digital version? I unfortunately
Get the word
don't.
out, eh? All the channels. The Penguin's got a wane in Cobblepot Park.
Oswald!
Bruce!
The Guardians of the Galaxy is the only one I've never
It
played.
hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure. Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by? Hmm? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out.
Come to talk,
I'm still waiting on
It's a bit
season
late
2
in
of
the
Wolf
day
Among
for
Us.
that. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap.
It was announced, what, like 3 or 4 years ago, and it's still yet to come out?
That's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running.
I didn't realize till I was... Could I play through the whole Walking Dead one, and then I went straight to the Wolf Among Us thing?
Mine or Lady Arkham.
A lot of the voice actors from The Walking Dead are in the Wolf Among Us one.
And they're about to kick into gear.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you.
Like, the dude who voiced Kenny in The Walking Dead was the Beast, and the one who voiced Clementine was Beauty.
Done all right by all this brouhaha?
Yeah.
It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company.
They said they were back when they released the expansion game, but hasn't done anything since then. I didn't love The Expanse, if I'm being honest. It's probably my least favorite Telltale game so far.
This wouldn't be some kind of
But
plan,
I do wish
would
they
it?
would bring more games because they're good though.
Did you really come here all alone, Bruce? If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
I don't need Batman's help to bring you down.
I am Batman.
You hear that, Batman? Someone's awfully full of himself. Not that I don't think you can handle yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your truth.
Yeah, they had shut down for a minute, then reopened
Felt
back
like
up
you were
and
working
released
out
the
some
Expanse
issues there.
game.
Hey, Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged and...
You? Pity me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my
Same
own
level as
dad
the
to
others because of the new
suicide.
team,
Well,
probably.
it's caused the ruin of
It was
my
just the
entire
story
bloody
felt
family.
kind of...
Enough of this!
I'm going to honestly say kind of boring. Like, I thought it, like, when you think space, you think of, like, really epic battles and stuff, but there wasn't really a lot of that. It was just you floating around and then a one small, like, ship battle, and that was it.
I'm releasing these drones. You'll make money.
Oh, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today?
And then on to the rest of this bloody city.
Hey, we are not done here, Oswald.
Oh, yes, we are. We've been done for 20 years. Is that... I knew it.
How was your stream? Thanks again for the raid.
Don't know when you die, do you? You bastard!
There we go.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
You bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
I like watching people play, but for me, I don't play them very much.
Goodbye, Oswald.
I do play like the I did play Until Dawn, which I actually really liked, and The Quarry. But regular horror and like zombie games I like, but like the ones where you walk around, try to get jump scared, and you're like in a scary house, stuff like that, I'm not into.
I'm gonna make sure that bastard never sees the light of day.
Like I like Dying Light and
Gotham and
Dead
the
Island
GCPD
and stuff like that.
owe you.
I've played all of them, but I never finished the last one, the one
So
with Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
You think this changes anything?
I haven't
do you?
streamed them, but I've
Lady
played them.
Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this.
Like, I love zombie stuff. The regular horror stuff, I get bored
I
of.
hope to God that Batman has a better idea.
Oh, there's
where
another
she
one
is
after
than we do.
that? Are you talking about The Quarry, or are you talking about a different ones? Because I like The Quarry. I think it was made by the same people. I could be wrong. The Devil Inside Me. Yeah, I've not played that one. I played the one, the first two, the one on the boat, and then the one with what was like the burning house.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding.
Oh wait, the
Batcave.
Quarry ain't the Quarry
But
made
it
by
also
the people who
scrambled
did
our
Until
system.
Dawn, or am I wrong?
The back
I'm
computer
probably
barely
wrong.
runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again, it's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few
Yeah, the Dark
weeks,
Pictures ones are
I worry about the toll they've
are
taken
pretty
on
good,
you.
especially if you play with a friend.
Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a
Especially,
matter of days.
spoiler for the people that haven't played them,
Not
but
just the
especially in the
physical
first one on the
toll.
boat, if you don't communicate and
were
you don't
men you
realize
once
you're
trusted.
basically
And
almost
after
killing
finding
each other.
out what you did about your father,
Last one in
people
season
must
1.
seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I
didn't know they
could've
was
stopped
doing it like seasons.
If I'd
That's
done
cool.
something
I need to
all
play
those
'em.
years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts
With the
to
space
do
game
something
after.
instead.
Ooh, a space
Your
space
mother,
horror.
she wanted
That's gonna be interesting.
wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred.
My first
You
thought
did the
was
best you
Dead
could
Space, but no,
in an
that's
impossible
different.
situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
But our work isn't done. The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining
Directive 80-20.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing? Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless...
And the one has old girl from the Captain Marvel movies. Are you talking about the girl who plays Miss Marvel? I can't think of her name. I can't think of her name.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island. We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
It might be a decent, like, she's a
Oswald
decent actress.
certainly
I just
wasn't very
didn't like
frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts
the
to
Miss
return,
Marvel,
it
or
appears.
the
Also
show.
explains how the Children of Arkham
The
had
girl with
seemingly endless
something
supply of
Marvel,
guns.
Miss Marvel.
Oswald was using Wayne money to
I
arm
couldn't
them.
get into the show. I watched it, but I did not love it. Just because I found that now the old girl that was a kid in the first Captain Marvel movie. She was adult in the second. Oh, I've not watched the second one, unfortunately. I'm a little bit behind on the Marvel movies.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
I haven't had
Oswald
Disney for a
manipulated
while,
my
so I've got a
records
little
as
bit
well.
behind.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
Oh, that's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely
Well, she was
fabricated.
the Captain Marvel's friend in the first movie. She
enrolled
was
at
the alternate
Cambridge.
Captain Marvel.
Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
Okay. I think I know who you're talking about.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
But yeah, on the one with Ashley Tisdale, played a couple hours, or like an hour or two of it. I was playing it with a friend, and then we never finished it because my friend quit getting on, and then I kept waiting for him to get on, and then he never did get back on, so never finished it. And it was on PlayStation Plus, and by the time it's not on there now because I don't own the game, so I never got to finish it. Maybe I'll finish it one day. Maybe those could be some games that I stream eventually.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the
Rambo
brawn,
and Captain Marvel.
Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Is she the one that was on WandaVision? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I'm about to Google this. Maria Rambo. Or is that a different one I'm thinking of? Hold on. Okay, the one I'm thinking of is the daughter of her best friend because of the blimp or whatever where she missed her mother died. Okay, so I was wrong, but I was close, but that's the daughter. Okay, so she's gonna be in the new game. Interesting.
Vicky Vale,
You're on the right track.
reported for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
But yeah, I'm like quite a few movies behind now. I still need to watch season 2 of Loki and quite a few movies. I think the last one I watched was Deadpool and Wolverine, which I liked, but I know it probably would have cost too much because all the cameos of the other Wolverines. But I would have preferred, that one fight where they're fighting all the Deadpools. I thought it would have been cooler if it was the alternate Wolverines versus the alternate Deadpools instead of it just being them fighting all the Deadpools. But it was still a pretty good movie. My favorite part is probably the freaking beginning of the movie, though. Him kicking everybody's ass. Listen, the NSYNC was freaking great.
Damn it. can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again.
Is there anything else to interact with?
Damn it. Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Oh, there's still stuff. I'm about to actually need to watch Captain America 4 and Thunderbolts. I need to watch those. I need to watch the Miss Marvel movie. I like the Miss Marvel character, the like, you know, the one where her arms stretch and stuff, but I kind of hate how they changed her abilities. And if I'm being honest, I kind of found the actress in the show annoying. I hate to say that, but I did. I watched it just because I didn't want to get behind, even though I'm behind super bad now.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up
And
to
Three
could
Together
give us
and the
a
Captain
fresh
Marvel 2 was
perspective.
pretty dope.
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message
I'm excited to
found
see
ears
how they're going to do Spider-Man
they found a
after
leader
them
Gotham
not
couldn't
remembering
ignore.
Peter Parker. And I'm actually want to watch the Thunderbolts. I just haven't really
Vicky
been
embraced
watching
this
a
identity
lot
to follow
lately. Like,
through
I've been
a twisted
streaming and
crusade.
stuff, and then I watch like
Her
an
mask
episode or two of the
inspires
show.
fear. Not unlike Batman.
For Captain Marvel 2 was epic.
I just need to find her.
I kind of wish they would have at least one more Guardians of the Galaxy where they all meet up again, because Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorites. But they all want to do their own separate thing. Okay, what was your opinion on Thor: Love and Thunder? Now, everybody hated on it. I didn't think it was probably the weaker of the Thor movies, but I liked it. Trying to find an easy way to incorporate mutants. Yeah, I get that. Like, I'll also need to watch the new Fantastic Four too. I'm so behind. I just don't have Disney right now.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Oh yeah, you're talking about with a Ragnarok? I think that's what it was called. Like, people hated on it. I thought it was decent. I didn't hate it as much as everybody was.
She was looking into Arkham
She
patients.
does, where a lot of people are losing
Reviewing
their shit
records,
because
checking
the
submissions,
Silver Surfer was
prior histories.
now female, even though she's
She
technically
was trying to
female in the
figure out
comics
who
for
was
the most
actually
part.
sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Is there more to
Vicky
talk
was
about?
digging deep.
Okay.
Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
A movie that surprised
Wrong
me
to
that was
something.
actually really good,
Vicky wants
that
to
I thought
bypass
I
the
would hate,
security at a Gotham
was I
landmark.
actually really liked the
But
Kraven
without
the
a man
Hunter
inside
movie.
Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she
People act
does,
betrayed because they
we'll
don't
find
know-
her.
Because they don't know the actual lore.
One of the
Yeah.
Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
If you hear me
Not quite.
stop
I'm
mid
patching
like
the feed
reading
now.
y'all's chat, it's because it does when it's a longer chat, it don't pop up all the way on the screen. It like cuts it off so that I have to look down at my phone.
After we opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole. It's a prototype.
Now, I did not like Morbius.
It's an electronic
Like,
skeleton.
I tried to like that movie,
With
but I couldn't do it.
You could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous.
Oh, I haven't seen the
in
Madam
Miss
Web
Carol's
movie
hands,
either. The
especially
Craven
with
one's on
Lady
Netflix.
Arkham
It
still
was
at
actually
large.
really good.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from
I'd say
Selena.
that one actor that plays Craven is just good at doing superhero movies. He was Quicksilver. Oh, you fell asleep on Morbius? The nap was, I'll tell you, the nap was better than the movie. But anyways, he was good on Kick-Ass. He was good, oh, thank you for the follow. He was good as Quicksilver, and he's
Hey,
good
Bruce.
at Craven.
I wasn't expecting you.
Dude's got range.
Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least.
You can go from a badass
Clearly
to a
my ride
nerd
needs a tune-up.
to a.
You should know by now not to underestimate me.
I
I
forgot
thought you might
what
be
language
busy
they're
with,
supposed to be. You know,
I don't
Wanda
know,
and her
saving
brother.
the world.
I forgot
I'm
what
flattered
language
I
it
rank
is,
so
but
highly.
he's got good
But
range.
I know you're not here for me, are you?
He played the brother,
I don't blame you for wanting it
not the
back.
Quicksilver from the X-Men, but the Quicksilver, that spoiler for people, the one that got shot, Wanda's brother, he played him. Yeah, the Marvel Quicksilver.
I'm surprised you.
It might be
had a toy
Quicksilver,
like
but
this.
Silver killed him, I'm sorry.
No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
That device is far too dangerous to be out in the world. If Lady Arkham got a hold of it,
I kind of wish they didn't
that
kill him
blood
off so fast.
would be
but
on your hands.
It's Marvel.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic, Bruce.
See what they do with this Vision show
Catch.
that's supposed to be happening. I'm interested too, because I actually really like the Vision character.
You might
It's
be
interesting.
exaggerating, but I'd rather not take the chance. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe.
With the multiverse
I had to
stuff, I
get
think
close to
everybody can
people.
show back up at
Your
some
friend
point.
Harvey.
Right.
Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that,
Well, with Robert Downey
it didn't
Jr.
take
coming
very
back,
long
but
to get my
as
introduction to his BFF.
forgot
The
what his
great
name
Bruce
is.
Wayne. Imagine my
Dr.
surprise when
Doom.
the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham.
So it was all just an act. Everything we've done together. A lie.
That's how it started.
Part of me
And now
kind
it's
of
over.
wished that now that
I'm getting out of here.
Daredevil, I also need to watch the new Daredevil
Gotham's a
season.
house on fire,
Now that
and I'm
Daredevil
not
is
gonna burn
part
with it.
of
If you
the
were smart,
Marvel
you'd get
universe,
out of
you know
here
what I
too.
mean? Like the newer
This town
stuff that I
hates
wish
you.
they would bring back.
Hates your entire family.
Luke
Just leave
Cage
it all behind. Do
and
something more
I forgot what her name
meaningful
is. Bring
with
them
those
back
skills
because I
of
actually
yours.
like those shows.
You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance
Yeah.
between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your
I mean, if they
lines.
had to, since the
Isn't that
actor
right?
got in trouble, they could have
My copy of
changed
the
the
Boy Scout
actor. I
handbook
mean,
is out of
for
date.
God's sakes, it's the multiverse.
I'm
They
bound
could
to
have
break
used a different
some
actor and said it was just
Harvey was out of control,
still
and he
Kang.
wanted to destroy Gotham. If you did the
Right.
same, and yes, I'd put you behind
Like,
bars
just
in a
change the
heartbeat.
actor. I mean, some people might not might be mad
Looks
if
like
they
we're
change
back
the
where
actor,
we
but
started when
it's
we
better
first
than
met
just
on that rooftop.
wiping out the whole
Enemies.
thing.
That's not what I want, Selena. I don't want to be enemies.
Look, Bruce, I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done.
It was an unfortunate situation, yeah.
I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be.
Yeah. I'm just saying if they had to get rid of the
That's
actor,
all,
like,
Ian.
they could at least replaced him instead
I
of
told you that
like
from the
stopping
start.
the whole thing.
I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just
I mean,
afraid
there's
to admit
actors
it.
You'd love
done
it if that were true, wouldn't you?
far worse and still
Why
get
would you
jobs
even think
and
that?
everything.
I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
Because I love you,
Like
Selena.
the dude who plays Homelander
barely
on
know
The
me.
Boys got in like a bar fight and
Bruce,
it really hurt a
if
guy and
that's
he
your
was in
idea
jail
of
for a little
love,
bit, and
I
he
feel
still got
sorry
his
for you.
got the job.
Well, there's one good thing to come out of this. Now I know I was right. You really are just like everyone else. Can't wait to get out of this place.
I'll see you around. Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I
I
tried
mean,
to
the
keep them out.
dude who plays the new Flash
Alfred?
on the DC stuff got
Alfred?
in trouble with doing some messed up stuff, and they still did his movies
Alfred!
because they showed all his alters in Ant-Man, and they all look the same.
Lucius, it's Bruce.
Also in
He's
Loki.
not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done something. I mean,
Need to
it's
focus.
Marvel. They could have come up
Figure
with
out
some
what
weird
happened to
shit
her.
to change
What
it if they
happened to
wanted
you,
to.
Al?
Even though the Spider-Man were all different ages and faces, right?
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Yeah. I mean, there could be
Furniture
a
scattered outwards from a single
maybe there
point.
could actually be, they could have done it where there was a extra Kang that they never showed that's actually the leader. That's a totally different actor. I don't know.
Ash everywhere.
I mean, they replaced the Hulk without even saying anything.
Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
But yeah, they've replaced the Hulk, like, right when they was starting off the
What did they
universe.
do to you, Alfred?
I don't know if this is connect, but I'm just saying. And so many people also hated on
No.
She-Hulk show. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the greatest thing ever. Yeah, right? They've also changed, what's his name? I can't think the person's name, but they changed, you know, the one that becomes Red Hulk? And he was the general of the girl that the Hulk was in love with. I can't think of his name, but they changed the actor for him. They made it,
Face was knocked over in the
he's
struggle.
been like 3 different actors, too, or 2
Fight
different
left
actors.
nothing untouched.
General something, I can't think of his name. First episode of She-Hulk. Because they changed him to Harrison Ford in the new Captain
This
America
pool cue
movie.
was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
When they made him president. I also need to get Disney Plus back because I'm a little bit behind on some of the Star Wars shows. Like the Bad
Blood
Batch is
pattern
pretty
looks like
good,
it came off a high-velocity hit.
And I forgot what the other show's called. My brain just quit working.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon.
There's just so many shows and stuff to watch. I'm currently watching.
When that didn't stop him, he used the
Walking
jagged
Dead
end
Dead
of
City
stab,
Season 2.
spraying blood
Right?
across the pool table.
I mean, shoot, there's like Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, Netflix, all that, and then some stuff you can only watch on live TV unless you pay for the expensive version. It's like, I can only imagine how expensive it would be if somebody owned every streaming service and live TV. Right now, I got Netflix and can't even talk, and Amazon. But yeah, Amazon and Netflix.
I don't see a connection here.
Damn, I'm not even there and you can't talk. I got tongue-tied. Okay. I'm talking about Marvel playing a DC game and trying to keep up with the chat. It's difficult, okay?
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
Yeah, hopefully somehow Doom does turn out to be a really good villain, because since they ain't doing the Krang thing, which sucks.
The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have.
I just don't understand why they will happily change, replace characters with different actors without saying shit, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we can't do that." It's like, what the hell?
How the hell?
Gotta link something up with a furnace. Oh, there. That's why I gotta link up.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off Lady Arkham, but she knocked it aside. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in the path,
evil people,
throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend
I like
himself.
Alfred, but my favorite version of
Lady
Alfred is
Arkham
probably
deflected Alfred's
the
attack,
one. I forgot what
causing the
actor's
poker
name,
to
but the one
fly
that's from
across
like
the
Dark
room
Knight
and lodge into the
Rises
wall.
and.
More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it.
You're gonna make him angry.
Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred.
The Batman media, LOL.
Password reckoning.
I actually did not like the new Batman movie, if I'm being honest.
No idea.
A lot of people loved it, but I did not. Right? I feel like Batman's been done more than any other superhero.
You should be rotting in a padded cell.
And there's been like 2 or 3 bad Batman movies, in my opinion.
Will suffer in your place. But don't worry. You'll get him.
Right, Catwoman, and I like the Penguin. Which, I don't really like the Penguin that much. He's probably my least favorite Batman villain, but I thought he was portrayed really well in that movie. And then they even made a show.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done.
I'm responsible.
I also absolutely hated the Riddler outfit.
Well, then let's get to work.
I think it looked like a brown trash bag.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses.
But yeah, I heard it's pretty good. I haven't watched it either.
He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
They've actually done a decent job with Catwoman's in 99% of the movies and stuff. I think there's only been like one, maybe, like bad iteration of Catwoman. Like the Catwoman with the Catwoman movie. It was not a great movie, but I kind of liked it. It's like one of those terrible movies that I enjoy.
Freeze frame on the first signal.
Jim Carrey was definitely a really good Riddler. Also, the Riddler in the Arkham games is pretty good. But try to do the Riddler trophies in those games, suck ass.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's
like, yeah,
office.
I know it's considered like a terrible movie, but I enjoyed the movie. Also, I thought she was hot.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Stairs leading up, cement walls. We were in a basement.
I want to be honest, when I was younger, when I played those games, I never got all the trophies. I watched a YouTube video of the ending, because I did not want to find every
Looks like
trophy.
we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
But I beat the other games, otherwise I just haven't got... I just didn't collect all the trophies. Hate on the Catwoman movie for some reason. No, I love... Yeah, she's a great actress.
Doesn't seem to be...
I mean, it was definitely different than what used to, with it being like she had mythical powers getting resurrected, which was weird, but I enjoyed it. Right? I've seen all the X-Men movies except the new one that was supposed to be like a horror movie. I've not watched it yet. I need to. I'm so behind on movies.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, the new
Yeah, but we're
Mutants.
not there
The only
yet.
one I haven't watched.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead.
It was very different. I want to be honest though, the one X-Men movie was it The Dark Phoenix? I liked the movie, but I honestly didn't like the actress that played the young Jean Grey. I just, for some reason, I don't like the actress that much. I did not like her in Game of Thrones.
Lady Arkham. Keep
She
searching.
just seems like she's very
Jump to Alfred's
snooty.
next signal.
You got it.
And I like the character of Jean Grey. Oh, you haven't seen that one? Well, spoiler, I don't like the action. It was okay. But I just didn't love the actress.
A basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Is coming
let's
back
hope.
to Jean Grey in Doomsday from... Oh, that's cool. I would love if they brought back Mystique too. I prefer the Mystique from the newer movies though, than the one from like the original X-Men movies. I forgot what the actress's name is though. The one who plays Katniss in the Hunger Games.
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Oh, you hate it? Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique.
Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
Rebecca Romaine for Mystique. I know another thing I'm looking forward to. Have you played the Spider-Man games? The reason I'm asking is because the same people are making the Wolverine game, and I'm excited for that game.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records,
Mystique was way
it
more
has a
important
basement.
once to cast Jennifer Lawrence.
You know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working bat suit.
Actually.
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals. This ends tonight.
But yeah, the Wolverine game is one of the games I'm looking forward to playing the most this year. Before she was more background, but since it was Katniss playing her, all of a sudden she had this big role.
Heading into the basement. Be careful.
I mean, they should have made her a bigger character in the first place just because her ability can be superpower. She could be anybody. She could portray the president. Stuff like that. But yeah, I can't wait to play that. Also, I don't know if you played not played, but watched the show Spartacus. The second actor of Spartacus is the dude who's going to play Wolverine.
There's no one here. No Alfred. Damn it! There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find. Standing by.
I just wish they would make more good Marvel games.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Because other than the Spider-Man, they think they should let Sonic make all the Marvel games from now on. I honestly would not hate that, if I'm being honest, because they make great games. Like, I miss the days of really good Marvel games, because they haven't really had good Marvel games much lately. I mean, the Spider-Man games are great. The Midnight Suns game was actually fun if you like those type of games.
This is where they
I normally don't play those type of strategy games, but I played it and actually really liked it. But I would love to see like a new X-Men game. Ooh. Could you imagine if that's what Wolverine like opens up, like everybody loves Wolverine, so all of a sudden now the next game's gonna be like just a massive X-Men game where you play as like some of the X-Men? That would be sick. Yeah, I get that. Turn-based is definitely not for everyone. I don't play turn-based games very often. The only other games I've ever played that were like turn-based type of combat, I mean Pokemon, but that's different, but I played one of the Fire Emblems and then Baldur's Gate, which I never finished.
Trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it. Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear. Taking a closer look.
You know, they need to remaster the old X-Men games. I think it was on PS2. Now they do got a
let's
new
find out what the Veils were hiding.
beat 'em up game that came out that's Marvel that was apparently decent. I kind of want to play because I like beat 'em ups.
There's a small room
Made by the people who did the Ninja Turtles,
with
the
a hole in
Shredder's
the
Revenge.
floor.
But those are also one of those super short games. Yeah.
A rope ladder. Anyone down there would be trapped.
Yeah, I want to play it when it fully comes. Or I don't think it's out yet. Or it might actually be out. I just haven't bought it yet because I want to buy it, but I also don't want to spend $40 to play a game that I streamed once because it's not that long of a game.
Alfred!
Dude, I've been trying to stream basically all the games I play. It's free on Game Pass. Unfortunately, I'm on PlayStation.
I'm going inside.
I had an Xbox a while back, but it messed up. Yeah, if I was on Xbox, I would already played it. If I'd known it was on Game Pass and I had it. But yeah. Maybe it'll come to PlayStation Plus. Here's hoping.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
I only got because my laptop came with 3 months of Game Pass.
Torture chamber.
I need to get a computer,
Shackles,
especially
belts.
since I'm streaming. It would be able to do more with it.
What? Vicky. She was kept down here. Locked away. Who could do that to their child?
Because I really want to add a theme to my channel.
What is there
But
to
you can't do that without having a PC.
To willfully hurt a child. Vicky was just a child, and the Veils locked her in the dark. Beat her.
Because since I play a little bit of everything, I want to do like an arcade. Yeah, I'm streaming from the PS5. I want to get a PC because I want to do like an arcade thing. That's what I want to wrap my, or like make my channel around, like arcade of where there's a little bit of
Any
everything.
opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
That's what you was doing for a while. I just can't afford a PC right now.
Vicky must have drawn them when
And they're
she
so
was a
damn
prisoner.
expensive.
The chalk here is different, newer.
Just got a laptop a few months ago. Oh yeah, I also followed you back. So what type of games you like to stream? I don't know if you're able to rent, but I got mine through this site called Not. Hold on. But I got mine through a site called Non-Compromise Gaming. Interesting. Might have to look into that.
Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out. Alfred? No. A belt. It's caked.
Because I also try to support other streamers and stuff when I can. I just only got like a phone and stuff, and when I'm streaming, I only have one other phone that I can watch somebody stream. So it's, I can't support too much, unfortunately. But I like they let you lease either a laptop or a desktop, or you can use what they approve you for to build your own PC. That is cool. Let me write that down. Give me a second. I write stuff down on my phone so I don't forget. Yeah, it's legit. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to get a gaming laptop. Yeah, I definitely wrote that down on my phone so I could look it up eventually. Look it up.
The Just
I would prefer a desktop, but if I can, a laptop
Vicky
would
created
at least
her
help
here, in this room.
get started with everything.
This is where Vicky Vale.
Plus, there's also some
became
PC
Lady
games that I
Arkham.
really want to play.
This blood is fresher than the rest.
Like, I like
Must
Pokemon, and
be
there's this one
Alfred's.
game, it's like TCG Shop. It looks really cool, where you can, like, own a shop and then open cards and build up your store. It looked really cool.
Alfred's glasses.
That's your question. If I'm not playing Blade Point, I'm playing solo RPG. I like a lot of different... I like a lot of different games, though. Not big on first-person shooters, though. Now, I'll play first-person shooters. I'm not that great at them.
One piece apart from the others.
I know I do need to get me an Xbox soon because there's going to be a new Gears of War coming out, and I love those games.
Can be a coincidence. Maybe...
I suck at them, too. Like, Call of Duty is my rage game. I try not to rage too much, but that game gets me.
That drawing looks like Alfred.
Now, I do play Fortnite, but I've only been into it recently, and mainly because a lot of my friends, people are like, come on, they got 0 build, you should really try it. So I was like, okay, I'll try it, and then been playing it on and off for the last few
The
months.
highlighted words read, "To Arkham." Alfred left me another clue.
I just played through Resident Evil, which was the first-person Resident Evil one, I think.
This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include
7.
himself and these 2 words.
And then
To
I think it was
Arkham.
7, then Village, but yeah, I think that was
She's
the
going
first-person
to
one.
Arkham, and she's taking Alfred with her.
I've not played all the
That's the
Resident Evils,
final
but I've
piece.
watched people play
Arkham.
some of them. Like I played 5
She's
and
been
6.
using
I
Wayne
wasn't horrible in
enterprises to
first
get
person,
access
but I
to the
need
buildings
third
with
person
Wayne
view.
Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum.
Oh, and if
She's
you
going
play
to
the
open
next one,
doors,
Village, they have a third person
release
option.
the inmates, and she took Alfred with her.
I
Call
think you had to
Gordon
pay
to
for it,
GCPD.
but it's like a
Lady
DLC
Arkham
thing where you
won't
can
be
play it in
expecting
third
us.
person.
We'll catch her by surprise.
Now, I've played, like I said, 5, 6, Raccoon City, and then I've watched people play. I watched Jacksepticeye, the YouTuber, play 2 and 3, and 6, and then 7. Or not 6, I mean 7, and then Village. The only one I've never seen is the first game. The reason I didn't like 2 or 3, like, play them, is because I hate the backtracking. It was so repetitive.
That's the last of it.
Yeah, I started Village, it was using third person, but after playing Biohazard, it felt weird, like they got me...
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's
They got me
leading the
used
team
to the
himself.
first person mode.
If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
But yeah, like I do love the stories of the Resident Evil stuff. That's why I wanted to watch it. I just hate the back and forth. Finish it in third
This
person
ends now,
eventually for
Vicky.
sure.
Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
He's done nothing to you. He's not part of this.
Of course he's a part of this. He's the one man Bruce Wayne might actually
My
care
favorite
about.
shooters though is probably either Gears of War or Borderlands.
His suffering will teach Wayne a lesson. One
But I like
he
some RPG,
and all
and
of Gotham needs to learn.
third is actually happening
They
before
won't
the
look the
story
other
of 2 or part
Not
of
again.
it. Same time,
And when
yeah.
did Gotham look away from...
Definitely weird.
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman.
It's because they dropped
You
like,
have no idea
was it like
what
5
I've
of
done to
those
come
big
this
ass
far.
monsters at the same time to
Too
destroy
much to turn
Raccoon
back
City?
now.
I don't care what you've been through.
I like
How
most of the
long
movies
you
too,
spent in that
except
hole, how many times
the
they beat you.
Raccoon City
The
movie
only
was
thing I care
so
about is
terrible.
locking you up.
I hated
For
it
good
so
this
bad.
time.
I see why you fight for the heartless people of the city.
They made
You're just like them.
Leon
And you'll suffer the same
a
fate.
freaking
Your time's run out.
dumbass in that movie.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman.
Yeah, those are good, but like the new
You
one,
underestimate the
they
true
changed so much of the
children
story,
Arkham.
and they made Leon
Souls
a
kept
dumbass.
behind bars. Open the doors!
Like, I hated how they changed where they didn't have X in the movie, and they just...
Listen to me!
Like, there's a part in the movie... I didn't. I hated it. This was, like, right after me watching the game, so I had it, like, fresh in my mind.
Me too.
The only thing I liked was, what's his name? Oh, God, the bad guy. The one who becomes a bad guy. I can't think of his name. The one that wears glasses. I thought he did a good job as him. And some of the characters I liked, I just hated how they betrayed Leon. How they made the actor act. Which I liked the actor, too. Like, I watched him when I was younger on Victorious. Wesker, thank you. Yeah, I actually thought what's his name did a good job as Wesker. I just don't know whose idea was it to make Leon seem like a dummy when he's literally one of the most badass people in the whole freaking franchise. I also wish they would have brought in X.
The entire security system.
Because, like, I hated how, like, because normally...
The leader of the Children of Arkham. Did you see her?
Yeah, because, like, in the game, they use X to break through the wall of the prison cells and kill that dude. But in the movie, they made just random-ass zombie come up and kill that dude, which I hated that. I wanted to see a live action of X, because they actually do a really good job of doing those badass zombies in the other Resident Evil movies.
Vicky.
I think his name is X. I'm talking about the big dude that walks around in the games that, like, break through the walls and stuff. They call him Mr. X or whatever. I think that's his name. The Nemesis dude. In the game he wears, like... Yeah. Well, there's Nemesis is in the third one, ain't he? And ain't Mr. X the one in the second game? The one that wears the hat and the coat? That, like, destroys, or, like, picks up the helicopter when the helicopter, like, blows up and it's, like, in the middle of the room or whatever. And he picks up so he can get through it. I think his name is Mr. X. Yeah, I believe they call him Mr. X. Let me Google that real quick. But I just want to make sure I'm right, so I'm not, like, telling you the wrong thing. Yeah, Mr. X, most commonly not referred as the Relentless trench coat wearing tyrant from Resident Evil 2. And then Nemesis is the third one. But they dropped, like, how many do they drop in Raccoon City? I think it's like 4 or 5 at the same time, because they really wanted to destroy Raccoon City. How many... Let me see. Oh, damn, more than I thought. In Raccoon City, Umbrella dropped at least 7 tyrant-type monsters to try to take out Raccoon City. And nothing like the games. I love those movies. Yeah, I really like the movies too. Like, my dad never played the games because he don't really play video games, but he loved the movies. But yeah, they dropped 7 tyrants in Raccoon City to try to destroy that whole city. Seems like overkill. I totally forgot. Okay, I gotta fix these. What I gotta link that to? Oh, there. Damn it, I run out of time. But yeah, I don't know what the other Nemesis is called. I just know what the second game is called, Mr. X. The only reason I remember that is because there was a meme like, X gonna give it to you. And there was like a meme of him like being badass, like walking through those doors and stuff coming after you.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Just nuking the city, right? Like, complete overkill. Like, they could have saved so much time just throwing the nuke. I mean, it was dickish what they did anyway, but they could have just thrown the nuke in the first place. But yeah, the only game I've never watched is the first game. I'm hoping they'll remaster it one day so I can either play it or watch it. For me, it might be slightly painful to watch somebody play the first game considering how old the game is. At least for me. Crack it like a coconut.
Take your time, Saz.
That's the plan.
Ain't Zal supposed to be like what the calendar man or whatever it's called, like where he like keeps track of all these kills? I could be wrong. Because there's one thing like, what's it called, like Mr. Calendar or something? I can't remember.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Jesus.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Ouch, that would hurt.
Vicky!
I do have season 2 of this
Show
one
yourself.
also. What it was, they almost all the Telltale games went on sale like a month or so ago, and so I ended up getting all of them, so I'd have stuff to stream because they are pretty fun to stream.
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring
No,
you
not
there.
really.
But first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's too useful to do
Yes,
it.
one of my favorite shows.
You're doing so much for one old man.
I didn't watch the prequel though, like about the mother and father, but I watched the regular show. Ah, I mistimed it. I looked over to look at the message and I mistimed it. Oh my god, I killed Batman.
You're doing so much for one old man.
Ew, why did they even do that, right?
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game.
But yeah, it's such a great show. I legit teared up at the end.
I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor.
My only thing is, I wish the final season didn't end around COVID.
You see that?
Oh, well, I won't say what happened or anything.
We are nothing alike, Vicky. I fight to save lives. You're a cold-blooded killer.
I'm just saying, I wish that it didn't happen around COVID.
You shouldn't be defending him.
Because since it happened around COVID, they, you know how like you had to keep away from people, so they didn't have like, they could have had more people within the season stuff, but they didn't because you know how COVID kind of disrupted a lot of stuff. It just got it. Oh yeah, it did boost to Netflix, didn't it? I've watched it on Netflix the last time.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask.
But it's such a great
It's who
show.
I am. Who I was always meant to be.
I wish they would make more.
What about you?
Even though it
Do
wouldn't
you wear
really
the
make
mask
sense
to
with how the show
Or to
is.
become who you really
yeah, they could make 20 more seasons. I'd be
Are you
happy.
the man or the mask?
The mask is
They
a
could be in their
symbol.
60s and I still
Some
want it.
fear it.
I was
But
waiting for it to
others,
come on
it
HBO
brings
since they
hope.
did on
When I
Warner
first
Bros.
saw
Yeah.
I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount
yeah.
that mask
I was.
on my wall.
It caught me off guard when it was
First,
leaving
I'll see the
Netflix.
man
It's been on Netflix for a long ass time. Oh, another great show. Did you watch Twisted Metal? It's also on Peacock. Or The Ted Show. Both are great. Right? If they made a game, I pre-order that shit immediately. But like, here, take my credit card.
Hold on, Alfred. You came for me. After what you said.
My favorite character on
knew
there
you'd
is Sweet Tooth.
The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
Even though people
I'm
hate
getting you
clowns,
out of
I
here.
actually love clowns.
Above you!
Yes, I'm a weirdo who loves clowns. There was
Interesting how you
this
speak to him.
G Fuel,
So
like
familiar.
I want to start a
Alfred.
petition or something because they don't have a game already,
Such
right?
concern for someone you've never met before.
Release him and we can talk.
Release him. Then we'll
Anyways,
talk.
they made a
You know,
Twisted Metal
I
like
just don't believe
cup
you.
for
I think
G Fuel,
Alfred
and they
may
had
be
a
the only
sweet tooth
way I
one, and
can
it looked
make you
freaking
talk.
awesome. And I would legit get that
makes me
freaking
wonder,
cup, the
do you
design on my
really
arm for a freaking tattoo.
Only one way to find out.
What's funny is my mom absolutely hates
Shut up, old man.
clowns, and I
You've
freaking
seen
love them.
my true self. Your turn. Prove that you can. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
I'll remove the cow so you don't hurt him.
If that's what it will take to save him.
Yes, the original Pennywise is like one of my favorite horror movies. Now, I couldn't get into the newer one because I found his laugh annoying.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I
It's
suffered.
been years since I watched it, but I actually enjoyed the
But
remake.
you will. I'll show you what
I
Thomas
do need
Wayne
to try
did
to
me,
watch the newer one.
to
I
my
just
family.
I'm finding his laugh annoying. Ow! You took off my ear, a piece of my ear. And Welcome Diary was awesome. I haven't watched that.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
I think I'm actually about to beat this game. I think I got like maybe 10 minutes left.
I'll bury you.
Ouch. Plot for a scary movie to be scary to me, but the new version of it were actually creepy. I don't watch a lot of horror stuff. I do a little bit, but like I said, some horror movies that are mainly like the games, I get bored of, like the ones that is a lot of just like walking, waiting to get scared. But I like stuff like Friday the 13th, and I like the ones that got like killer animals. That I guess they'd be more like thrillers than horror movies, but like Jaws and Deep Blue Sea and Anaconda and stuff like that.
Stop, Vicky.
Piranhas.
It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
It's one of those movies that's so stupid that I liked it, even though they are terrible movies. Especially the later ones get freaking ridiculous. Damn it, I'm not doing what? Okay, there we go. It's like one of those movies that's so terrible, I enjoy it. Like the scary movies are terrible, but they're supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying they're anywhere near the scary movies, because the scary movies are great. I'm just saying they're like supposed to be stupid.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
You want to hear something surprising? I've actually never seen a single Scream movie. I need to, though. I mean, I know of them and stuff, and I know they're really good. I've just not watched any of them. Yeah.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
You love the Scream franchise. I've also only seen like the first Saw. But like I said, I need to watch them. I just haven't. There's so much stuff to watch and not enough time. There's so many Marvel movies I need to watch. There's so many like shows I need to finish. So many games I need to finish. It's just not enough time. Shoot, I've played a little bit of the Oblivion game, and I still need to finish it, even though I'm like 40 hours into it. There's so many games I got to get through, so much.
That the breakout has been
I feel like I need to
and
clone
all
myself.
inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead, following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
Yeah. Which I actually like
If
gore.
the public knew the half of it.
It's better that
Gory stuff is probably like my favorite type of stuff. That's why I love like Gears of War, Mortal Kombat.
Any word
and
from
stuff.
Miss Kyle?
And I don't expect I'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
I'm a weird person. I absolutely love
everything
gore,
that's
but
been
then I
going
hate
on,
doing
I-
dishes because I don't like touching wet
I
food.
haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for
Like
my
doing
safety.
dishes is like my least
But,
favorite freaking chore.
It was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
I needed
Yes,
to
I
make her
love the
talk.
Mortal Kombat. Have you played the
But I
new Mortal
thought she would
Kombat?
talk to Bruce Wayne.
A good strategy. It was Bruce she wanted all along. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't
Yeah.
lose sight of the fact that you've done some
I like
real
the newer
good for
ones.
Gotham.
My only complaint, which I
You
would
should
say,
be proud.
I'll pause this for 1 second. My one complaint is, and I'm not saying it for the second part because you know how they released the second story. I felt the first part felt slightly toned down. Like the story campaign could have been so much more gorier and more epic. It felt, I mean, I know it was a reset, but it felt slightly tamed in what it could have been. Now it was still really good. Now the second part they upped the gore and the brutality and stuff in the second story. My only other complaint is I feel like Kung Lao and Raiden new designs are. I mean, I thought it was a pretty epic ending. I just meant like the build up, like it was. They could have been a lot more gory all the way through it because you know Mortal Kombat's known for gore. But I felt like Raiden and Kung Lao's like design felt a little tamed, like a little bland. Like they could have been more cool looking. Like I prefer the look of them in the older games to the way they look now. I mean, it was still a really solid story, and I really and I can't wait for the next game. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. I'm looking forward to the new movie, even though I absolutely hated Ko Young in the new movie. Like they did not need to add that random ass person to the Mortal Kombat movies. I hope they come out with a Injustice 3. I would love for them to, like, since they did DC, I would love for them to get the rights to Marvel and do a Marvel, like, Injustice game. Like, I liked the first movie to a point, but I hated Ko Young. Like, they could have made so many other characters the main character. I know, right? I just wish they would. But, what was I going to say? My brain just quit working for a second. And now that the second movie's going to have Johnny Cage, which is one of my favorite characters. I'm looking forward to it. Have you watched the Mortal Kombat, the cartoon movies? Oh, yeah, like, could you imagine a Marvel vs. DC game that had gore? Like Mortal Kombat gore, where you could see, like, Superman just lasering people in half, and the Hulk just smashing skulls in and stuff. That would be so freaking badass. Will they? Probably not, because Disney owns Marvel, and Disney's very nitpicky and stuff about gore and stuff. But the Mortal Kombat cartoons, I think it's called Mortal Kombat Chronicles or something like that. Or Scorpion's Revenge or whatever. Those cartoons were actually really good. Honestly, probably my favorite Mortal Kombat movies over the older ones. They are really good. The second one's pretty good. The only one I haven't watched was the Johnny Cage one, the cage match. But I loved how they implemented the X-rays into the movie. Like, you could actually see the X-rays stuff. Like, they implemented it really well in the cartoons. Anyways, I'll start playing more of this game because I'm almost done.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You
I want to at least get to the end of this
Lucius,
game, and then I can probably chat for a little bit before I end the stream. But I just want to at least get to the end before it crashes on me. I don't want it to crash with like 5 minutes left of the game.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide
Like, I love the
address.
Mortal Kombat games, but I hate how you have to basically buy two different stories. And they're like,
leading citizens will come
you have to pay like over $100 just to get the full
Will
game,
his
basically.
token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders
Also
like you.
thought it was interesting that they made
Let Gotham
Sector
see
and
who Bruce Wayne truly is.
damn it, I can't think of
Let
the other
them
one,
know
the yellow
what
one.
you plan to
They
do
made
for
them
his future.
females for the first
This could be
time.
a fresh start.
For you.
Cyrex and
for this
Sector.
city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not,
Heroes, though.
is someone I'm proud of
what games
and honored
with games.
to call my friend.
Now that James is trying to do all new things.
Thank you, Alfred.
Yeah.
So, what do you intend to do about
I know it
tonight?
probably upsets some people because some people always get pissed off at they gender
Lucius
swap
has yet to endure a
characters.
suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate.
I also kind of like the fact that they
suppose
legit
you
made
must decide
Sub-Zero an actual
whose
asshole for
appearance
once
will be
instead
more
of making it
valuable.
look like he wasn't
As
and it
Bruce,
turned out he
you
wasn't.
could help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength.
I was very much
Maybe
on
in
board with the
these dark
Snyderverse.
times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
They need Batman.
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Screw Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman.
Batman will be in attendance.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be
I'm
grateful.
actually even further behind on DC movies.
We are currently awaiting newly appointed
I've
acting
not
police
watched the
commissioner
Justice League.
James Gordon, who
I
will
need to.
address
Like I
the
said, there's
city
so
for the
much stuff I
first
need to
time
watch.
in the wake of the terrorist attacks perpetrated by Lady Arkham.
Probably have a list of 100 movies I need to watch. Not counting shows. I hate how the
Commissioner
smoke looks
Gordon.
on cigarettes in this game, by the way.
It doesn't sound right.
The smoke looks
Batman.
so shitty.
Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
I wanted to show Gotham that I stand with its new commissioner.
Acting.
Look like they used Microsoft Paint to
But all
freaking
the
put
same,
smoke in this
I
game.
appreciate it. City's on edge. Tonight can make all the difference. You're one
Shit's
hell of an
so
addition to this
bad.
lineup. Gotham's best and brightest have turned out for this.
I complained about it in one of my other streams of this game.
I know
but
you're
it's
not
just...
a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf. Is there anything you'd like them to know? Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
I'll
Tell
watch
them
over Gotham
I'll always be watching out for them.
and put out
I'm
that
sure they'll
cigarette.
appreciate hearing that. You know, I always wanted this. To be
This
commissioner
one,
someday.
ages, I don't
To have
remember
the
any of
chance
this.
to shape this. I should probably be used to that by now. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence
I like
and
season
terror
2
as
of
I've
this
seen,
one because it's
I've also
interesting.
seen the
But I'll be
citizens of
playing
this
it
community
eventually.
band together to fight those threats.
I recently played the second one.
One of those citizens.
Yeah, I
is
like
Batman.
the second one. It's pretty good. I'll
He
be
wanted me
playing
to
it
tell you all
eventually
that
because
he'll
I
be
have it.
watching, ensuring the safety of our
I've been
good
playing a
citizens.
lot with friends, so I haven't really been doing a
one
whole lot of
hero
solo
cannot
stuff for the past
change
week or two,
Gotham
which I'm
on
fine
his
with it
own.
because I always
He
enjoy
needs
hanging out
all
with
of
friends
you,
and
too.
streaming and just chatting.
Let Gotham be a city of heroes.
That's probably the
United,
best part about
strong,
doing
and
Twitch is
hopeful.
actually making some cool friends. That was a Superman punch. I'm Batman, damn it.
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Just minutes ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon
That
delivered
scream
a
that they was
rousing
doing
speech that turned into a shocking assassination
It
attempt
was one
on
of
his
the like
life.
generic ass
Batman
freaking
made
screams.
short
I've heard
work
that in
of the
so many
assassin.
things.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But I'll give it a shot.
I like the season 2 because spoiler for the people that be watching, but you can basically choose how the Joker becomes a Joker if he becomes a, I'll say more like an anti-hero, like he does some messed up shit but he's trying to be good, or if he becomes the Joker who's just an asshole. You and 23 players could not keep him distracted. You and 67 players covered Alfred, then he wasn't to blame. How did you respond to Celine? You and 91 players regard Celine as more than a thief. Like 8% of people are like, "Oh, you're just a thief. Get the hell out of here." Did you take off the cowl? More people took off the man. Felt like that was where they were trying to make him like a good guy, kinda. Like I thought it was weird, but I thought it was a unique, like, way to portray the game. Because, you know, you always like, oh, we got the Joker who's a complete asshole and crazy son of a gun. And then this one's like, hey, now you can actually sympathize with him. Like, I thought it was a different, like, kind of cool way to do it. Like, where you had choices to figure out how it turns out. I thought it was kind of different. Now, I do love the Joker, but honestly, possibly my favorite or second favorite Joker ever is the one from the Arkham games, because that is such a good Joker. Now, I do like the Heath Ledger Joker is probably my favorite, but they did him really well in the Arkham games. But I just thought this was a fresh take on it. You and 38 of the players showed up to Gordon's address as Batman. More people wanted to be Bruce Wayne. Interesting. The Killing Joke. Was it the cartoon? Maybe. I can't. There are so many movies. Is that the one where the dude who plays Dean from Supernatural is voicing Batman, or is that the different one? Because there was one, it also had the Two-Face, and it was like a two-part movie thing that had the dude who played Dean voice Batman, but that might not be the right one. I'll chat for a little bit. Also, I know he voiced Batman in a couple times, actually. But I'll chat for a few minutes and then I'll end my stream. But I'll probably stream a little bit later, because this wasn't that long of a stream. This was only... Damn, it was not even 2 hours. This episode was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But I'll just chat for a few minutes and then I'll end my stream. I'll look it up. Killing Joke. Oh, 2016 cast. Let me see. No, this wasn't the one I seen. Which is the one that I seen? Oh, the one I was thinking of was The Long Halloween, Part 1 and Part 2. But yeah, I've not seen that one. Actually, I think it was a graphic novel turned into a movie. I never read the comic, but it was highly upset with how it ended. One of my favorite DC things ever was probably the Teen Titans. I used to love that show. And then I actually really liked Young Justice, but it kept getting canceled. Felt like a waste of time. Let me turn it, since I'm just talking now, let me turn the audio down. No, I was talking about the cartoons. I didn't really, I watched like the first episode of the live action, but I didn't watch any more of it. I meant the cartoons that was like in the early 2000s. The live action was so good. Another thing I'm behind on. But yeah, I loved the cartoon, and then the Young Justice was pretty good. They just kept getting canceled because the toy sales wasn't doing good. And then, of course, they brought it back on HBO for one more season, and it was a pretty good season. And then it ends in a cliffhanger. And then, of course, when HBO, you know how HBO maxed with, was it Discovery or something a while back? I forgot what it was. The show got canceled again. It got canceled like 3 times. But yeah, they were pretty good shows. The Titans on HBO was good shit. I like their interpretation of everyone. Still lurking. Well, I'll be ending my stream pretty soon because I finished Batman. Right now, I'm just chatting. I'm enjoying the conversations. I don't want to end the stream. It just switches to just chatting. Maybe I'll check it out eventually if I ever get HBO again. One of my favorite shows I actually watch, which technically a show, but have you ever heard of the show BattleBots? I think it was on HBO at one point, where they'd have robots fight each other and people would control them and stuff, and it was actually really good, especially the later season when this shit got more powerful. Yeah, been good combos, cool people, man. Glad I decided to press your link today. Well, I appreciate it. I enjoy talking to you. But yeah, it's like the first seasons, the bots aren't that powerful, but later on, the bots get so strong. It's not like punch and fighting. It's like some of them be spinning, or they'd have like strong blades. And there was one that it looked like almost like a Beyblade, like a spin top thing. And this one like hit it with like an uppercut thing, and the piece of metal literally went like 20 feet up in the air. The robots weigh like 200, 300, 400 pounds, and the piece of the metal went flying 20 feet. It was actually really cool. They also got it on YouTube. But yeah, it's called BattleBots. It's pretty cool. They have like robots that are called flippers, where they flip the robots. They have ones like one was called Tombstone. Yeah, it's a reality show, but it's like I said, it's not like, have you ever seen Real Steel? It's nothing like that. They're like smaller bots, and like I said, the first few seasons. Actually, I don't think they have the first two seasons on HBO. I think they started at three because they started like a different company or whatever took over or whatever, and then they started being more epic. But it was a pretty good show if you like, because you never know who's going to win. You'd be like, oh, this one don't even got cool weapons. There's no way this one's going to outlast this one. And then all of a sudden it would win. It was a pretty good. But there's one called like Tombstone. It's got a blade that like will rip through some robots like freaking toilet paper. Now that I describe it. But yeah, it'd be like a 3 minute round between like two robots, and then eventually they had tournaments and stuff. You'd win like the bolt and stuff. Like every season they top it because like now new technology is coming out, so now the blades are faster or they do more damage. Like they have like bulletproof glass, like a cage to keep people protected, and like they had like pieces of metal like stick to the glass because it get thrown so hard. Not big on reality. Uh, Not big on reality TV these days, to be honest. Yeah, I get that. I don't really like reality TV too much. I just enjoyed that show, but I hate like I can't get into those like uh reality shows because most of the time they're not actually reality. They're scripted. Now I watch a little bit of true crime. I also watch shows based around crime and stuff that like it's on like it's true TV, but like the BattleBots thing is actually legit like that. It's not scripted, other than like the announcer saying, "Oh, going from this corner where the robot weighing 250 pounds," like that's scripted. But like you never know who's going to actually win on the bots. It's the tournament isn't like scripted. But anyways, I hate reality shows because all this shit's they fake drama. But I do like crime shows. Like I love the show Bones, except for the final season. I liked Castle and stuff like that. Those type of crime shows are pretty good. Rookie's a pretty good show. is factor set up these days. Even boxing nowadays. I hate all this stuff being freaking. Like, I can't stand, and I don't mind saying this live if people hear, I can't stand the Paul brothers. Like, the fact that they set it up where they beat freaking Mike Tyson shit has just pissed me off. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, I'd train to get into boxing just so I could punch him a few times. That's exactly what came to mind when you said boxing. Yes, that fight will forever piss me off because there's no way in hell that was not scripted. Uh, Now, I do watch wrestling that's scripted, but I haven't watched it in like a year or so, but I used to watch that. That's about one of the most scripted things I've watched. Right. I think it's bullcrap when they can script stuff like that and yet you can still gamble your money and like put bets and stuff when it's freaking scripted, which is some bullshit. Like, you just know so many people lost so much money on betting on that fight. It's all part of the illusion. Like, it is. Like, 99% of everything's scripted nowadays. Apparently, we like being lied to. Yeah. Like, there's hardly anything true. Even, like, the media and all that is all, like, covered up or scripted. Like, you can barely even trust the news and stuff anymore. It's ridiculous. I watch a lot of true crimes, like the First 48 and Forensic Files, or IDTV. I've watched a little bit of true crime and stuff. I just haven't really watched much TV much. Like, I'll watch, like, maybe an episode or something before bed. Like, I just got done finishing. It's hard for me to watch new TV or movies. Yeah, I get that. Like, I just finished watching the Castlevania shows on Netflix, and then I just started watching the new season of The Walking Dead, The Dead City. But I haven't really been watching much lately because, like I said, you're so anti Netflix. I get that Netflix is kind of trash for the most part. It's just some shows I do enjoy. And most of them ain't even Netflix exclusives. There's just like stuff that's on Netflix. It's been fucking with them since they stopped password sharing. Yeah, they're always freaking been stingy though. Like, same thing with PlayStation for the most part. Like, there's so many games that ain't cross-platform because of PlayStation. The like Xbox will share with Switch and PC, but there's so many games that PlayStation's like, no, we don't want to share. There's so many companies all about making money and don't care about the people that actually make their money for them or give them. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I've mainly been streaming a lot, but it seems like PlayStation's starting to put more of their stuff on PC now. Yeah, and Xbox too, because Xbox is on everything now. You can have it on your PC, you can have it on your phone, you can have it on your toaster, you can have it on your smart TV or smart TV, you can have it on your smart fridge. It's like on your air fryer. oh, yeah, it's weird. Like I do like some Xbox stuff, but like I played Gears of War on PlayStation not too long ago because they put it on PlayStation. That felt wrong. It felt so weird playing an Xbox exclusive on PlayStation. Like I don't know what Xbox is doing though. Like they're putting all their games on PlayStation to the point where they ain't gonna have very many exclusives. I mean, I hate exclusives, but I don't know what Xbox is doing. I half-ass wish that PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch would just combine into one mega game console, and you wouldn't have to get all three. Old school Xbox games. Are you talking about like 360? Or are you talking about the OG Xbox? OG. Oh, so you mean like Halo, Combat Evolved, and trying to think of some of the other games. Dead to Rights, nice. Now I never owned the original Xbox. I did own the original PS1. I was PS1, PS2. Then I didn't have a PS3, and then I had a PS4. But I also had 360, Xbox One, all the way up to the newer Xboxes. And the old Buffy the Vampire Slayer game. I don't know if this was on Xbox, but do you know how we was talking about the Catwoman? Did you ever try the Catwoman game? It was not great. You only had the OG. Yeah, I finished. I'm chatting. I'm basically doing a just chatting stream, and I'm here for it. What can I say? I'm a talker. Then I went to PlayStation. See, I was on PlayStation 1 was my first console. Then I gotta want to play Power Wash before. I kind of want to play some Power Wash before Stardew. That's fine. I'm happy to play some Power Wash. What I'll do, are you gonna stream it or are you just gonna play? Because I was gonna say if you stream it, if you want, you take a shower, go live, and then I'll raid out to you. That way I can end my stream and then switch to the other games. Because what I do is I post my stuff on YouTube, like I put them in playlist. So I try to keep like the back. I love all consoles so far. Xbox is you to me though. That's fine. No, what I say, because I like to keep mine in different playlists so people can, if they want to watch my Batman series, they have it in their own playlist. But if I switch to Power Wash without any of my streams, then it'll be Batman mixed with the Power Wash in one video. So that's why I end my stream. PlayStation is definitely superior. Uh, for me, I like the adaptive triggers and stuff on PlayStation. I love the quick resume in the on Xbox, and I prefer the controllers on Xbox because I have big hands, and they feel better in my hands. But I do like PlayStation. There are some things I like better. I will say for the last few years, PlayStation exclusive quick resume. It's where say you played a game and you haven't played in a while and you click to something else, if you keep it on the quick resume, you could, like 6 months from now, you could click on that game and it'll go back to exactly where you was mid-game. Like, I'm not talking about the main menu. I'm talking about, like, say you was mid-fight in a boss fight, and you're like, oh, I got to go do something. So you pause it there, and then you forget about it and don't touch it in, like, 6 months. You can quick resume and go straight to that point. That's what quick resume was for Xbox, which I really liked. But anyways, I prefer the controllers because, like I said, I got big hands. But the PlayStation, I will say, for the last few years, have better exclusives. The Spider-Man games beat almost any game on Xbox. Because I'm done forgetting everything. Fair point. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying, like, it can hold up like 6 months, but it can. I'm just saying, like, I keep repeating myself. I can't even talk. It's just cool to be able to jump straight back into a game, especially if you're playing like multiple games. Like, say you was in the middle of a solo game, and your friend's like, "Hey, why don't you come join me on Call of Duty?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll jump to Call of Duty." And then, like, we're done playing Call of Duty after like 2 games because they rage quit. Then I could jump straight back to where I was on the other game without having to fully launch it. But yeah, I love I like the adaptive triggers and stuff on PlayStation. Sometimes. Like, if you're playing Call of Duty, after a while it gets, oh yeah, bias, totally forgot about Ghost of Tsushima for a second. Ghost of Tsushima I love that game. And I actually liked the new Ghost of Yotai, even people were talking shit about it. Oh, it's woke, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I just want to play the game. I don't care if the actress that portrays the woman is trans, white, lesbian, 6'5". I don't give a crap. I just want to play the game. I think people are losing their shit because the actress is married to a woman or whatever. So people are like, "Oh my god, the game's so woke." I'm like, I just want to play the game. I don't give a shit. But anyways, yeah, the Spider-Man games and Ghost of Tsushima and all that uh, are way better than a lot of the Xbox exclusives. Like, I do love the Gears of War. I do love Fable, but where's the new Fable game that was announced like 6 years ago? I don't know if it was like 6 years ago, but it sure as hell feels like it. Now, I do prefer Game Pass. I think I played some of it. I don't think I ever finished it. Are you talking about the one like where if you keep dying, you start like getting darker or whatever, something like that? I think I played like the beginning. But I do prefer Game Pass over PlayStation Plus because Game Pass you get like day one, and they get some really good games on Game Pass. On PlayStation Plus, eh. Oh, that's Wu Chang. Because there was one that was like you play as this woman, and every time you die or something, like her soul would get darker or something. Then they made a second one. That might have been on Xbox. I don't know. But no, I guess I haven't played Stellar Blade. If PlayStation exclusive, then yeah, I've not played it. But yeah, like PlayStation exclusives are 10 times better. Like I said, better than. It is amazing. I'll have to check it out. Is it on PlayStation Plus or do you have to buy it? Cause I'm broke right now. I spent all my money on the last few games I bought recently. I've bought probably a good like 10 games in the last month or so. Yeah, Game Pass is better than the game catalog. Yeah. There's only been like 1 or 2 games like ever so often that I'll actually even play on the catalog. But yeah, in a little bit, I'll be switching over playing the game with the one. But I'll have to end this stream for a second and then start it up again to play the other game. I was able to get, what thing is that one where if you die, she gets like more demon possessed or demon possessed or something. think it might have been that. Like I said, I didn't play it much. I played like the beginning, and I was like, this is okay. The one I'm thinking of had a lot of like walking. Like the first 30 minutes of the game was mainly just walking in the like darkness, and you could hear the sounds was good, but I was like, this is boring. I don't like just walking simulators too much. Even though I can't say nothing, I've been playing a game called Power Wash a lot lately. That's literally you just stand in and spraying stuff. It's beautiful, and the combat is awesome. Let me write that down too, so I don't forget, and I'll look it up. Stellar Blade. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of different shit. You know, like different outfits that are dope. Yeah. That's cool. I like unlocking cool outfits. But now it's not free and barely goes on sale. That's what happens when there's a good game. It never goes on sale. When you know a game's shit is when it goes down below 30 in the first, like, month. It's a couple years old now. You sure it ain't on Nintendo? Because Nintendo shit never goes on sale. You get a 3DS game, you still have to pay $70 for it. Even though the 3DS is like 10 or like 10 plus years old. I'm serious. Switch games never go on sale. You could look up Mario Party, like maybe GameStop and stuff. But if you look up Mario Party that came out on the Switch one like 8 years ago, it's still $70. Or like Mario Kart, unless you buy a pre-owned version. I want to Switch as well. I miss playing Mario games. My favorite one was Super Mario World or Super Mario. I think Super Mario World. Let me using Google again. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. It was like on the Super Nintendo. But I have a Switch, but I haven't played it that much, if I'm being honest, since I started streaming. Because I've been trying to stream everything I play, and I don't have a PC to use my Switch on it to stream it, so I haven't really touched it in like rarely in like 6 months. And ES Simulator 2, and that was the first game I played, Super Mario World. I used to play it with my mom a lot because like I said, we had a Super Nintendo, and so that one's, I guess, nostalgic makes it my favorite. But I play some of the newer games. I use GameFly, and I use it for a lot of my Switch games when I do play it. That's how I got to play uh, Ghost of Yotai. Yotai. I might be mispronouncing that. If I do, I apologize. But I got to play it like in the first week of it came out because I got it from GameFly. And yes, GameFly is still a thing. Every time I say that, a lot of people's like, GameFly is still a thing. Oh, you is how I was able to get. So you got GameFly. Finally, somebody else that has GameFly. It was funny. I was talking about GameFly to somebody like in their chat. I was just talking about it, and somebody was like, "Are you sure you're not sponsored by GameFly?" I was like, "I wish." I'm actually trying to get you know how I was talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game is one of the only ones I didn't play. I'm trying to get it from GameFly. I just started it in like November. It's a really good service. Oh, if you keep it long enough, they'll give you a thing called Game Lock. If you have like I think the most expensive version of it, where if a new game is coming out in a couple months, you can lock it, and if you have room available, you'll be some of the first people to get the game. That's how I got the Ghost of Yotai. But I think you have to be a member for a few months. I've had it for like almost 2 years. When we first moved to this house, we didn't have internet for like a year. If it wasn't for GameFly, uh, I probably would have gone insane because I used GameFly so much to play games on my Switch because I didn't have internet. Oh yeah, I saw that on there. I just didn't have that, I don't think. But yeah, I think because I have the expensive version where I can get 4 games out at a time, and like it's like if you've been a good member for a few months, we'll give you this. It's also the same thing like if you misplace a game or whatever. Only got the 1 game at a time. I've also after like I said, I got the 4. After a while, they give you like 10% off a game or whatever, and I got like a $5 a pre-owned thing or whatever, and I was able to get a couple free movies from GameFly because I can't do multiple games at once. I do it because like I stream a lot, and I also like if I don't like a game, that means I can go immediately send it back and have something else to play. I've been doing too many multiple games at once right now. I've been jumping from Power World to Batman to Stardew Valley to Power Wash to Monopoly to Catan and a few others. I've been jumping between so many games lately. It's all fun and games till I can't remember the controls from game to game. I get confused with the button trying to remember the controls. Finally, somebody that understands. But that was happening to me like earlier on Power Wash. I was like, I can't remember the button to move the Power Wash from side to side or up and down. Like it happens so much. Same thing with the maps of stuff. Like I can't remember where shit is. What's funny is before I started doing Twitch, like I've only been streaming for probably 7 months now. I'd watch YouTubers and I'd be like, why can't they just finish a game instead of moving on to the next before they finish a game? Because I'd always be like, man, I want to finish watching them play this, but they haven't played any more of it. But now that I do Twitch, I understand wanting to play other games instead of sticking to one. But yeah, I was like, I understand it now because sometimes you get bored and you just want to play something different, and then sometimes you don't even come back to the game. But because I was always be like, man, I wish this dude would post one more video. Like he's almost done with the game, and then it'd be like months before he posts another video of it. But now I'm like, I get it. Like I've played so many games, I still need to finish Oblivion, and I need to finish Street Fighter and Cuphead on stream, but I haven't done it yet because I've played so much of Oblivion, and I still have so much left. And the reason I haven't beat Street Fighter again is because I beat the game before I started streaming, and I tried replaying it, and it's hard to rebeat the game if I'm being honest. In Cuphead, I don't know if you've played Cuphead. If you have, you understand why I haven't played any more Cuphead. Now, I have beat Cuphead, just not on stream. I've only streamed it once. That was the hardest game I've ever beaten. It made me cuss like a sailor. It's rough. It's fun, but it is rough. Like, I've had this one dude tell me that, like, and I was talking about Cuphead, and he was like, and then, like, I was talking about that I wanted to try the new Dark Souls game. I forgot what it's called. And he's like, dude, he's like, you've beaten Cuphead? And he's like, I've beaten all the Dark Souls games, and I can't beat Cuphead. I'm like, really? Like, I've never beaten a Dark Souls game, but I've beaten Cuphead. It took me months because there's this boss called King Dice. He is the hardest mother effer to beat. You basically got to beat like multiple mini bosses, then defeat him all in one like run, and you can only get hit like 3 times before you're dead, and then have to restart. It was so freaking rough, and it all relies on a dice spin because there's like this layout where like whatever you roll is what you land on, and you could land on stuff that like this certain boss, or land on like start back at the beginning, and then you'd have to re-go through it. So you'd have to go through a thing. So each time you hit the dice, it would be different. So you couldn't really but fair for what mini boss you would fight. So it was so freaking hard to defeat the king dice. It legit took me months, and then I finally beat him. And what was the funny thing is that it only took me a couple tries to beat the final boss. It was just him that kicked my ass. So I've been like not playing more Cuphead because I played it once and I made decent headway, but I'm like, I know I'm getting to the harder bosses and I don't want to have a whole freaking stream of me being stuck on one boss the whole time. Because some of these bosses are so freaking hard. But yeah, it is not easy. Have you played Black Myth Wutong? I've seen people play it a little bit. Oh wait, is that the one? Maybe is that the one where the dude kind of looks like a monkey, or is that a different one? Because there was one that looks like a monkey. I played it, but I didn't beat it. I didn't make it that far. You, yeah, I quit playing it. I got stuck on. Well, did you play it or play very much of it? Because I got stuck on. There was a boss where you fight this dude in the water, and then when you defeat his health bar once, he becomes like another creature, and you had to fight him again. I got stuck there, which is basically at the beginning still. Like not the beginning, but it's like the third or fourth boss, I think. But that's where I got stuck because I was renting it from GameFly, and I was like, I'm stuck on this, and I was like, I'm renting this game. I don't really want to be stuck for a long time. I was like, you know what? I'll send this back and get me something else to play. But yeah, at first I almost quit from the first boss, the big head dude. It took me a couple tries. I beat him, but the one I gave up on was, like I said, the dude that was in like I would say like river or whatever, and he has like two different forms. He kicked my ass. I was struggling to beat the first form, and I was like, oh yeah, I did it. And then all of a sudden, his second form come out. I was like, son of a bitch. And then I tried it a couple times, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. But yeah, that's the boss I rage quit and quit playing, and then I put it in its sleeve and sent it back. I think it was like the first one that had multiple forms, but he was in the water. He like had like a snake form or whatever. Maybe it was like a lake dragon or whatever. But yeah, I legit rage quit, put the disc in the sleeve, and like put it on. I was like, I'm sending this back. Like I almost threw it in the damn sleeve. But yeah, congrats on beating that game because that game beat me. Same thing with Cuphead. If you ever try it, I did manage to do one thing though that made me super freaking happy, and I did it on stream on the only time I streamed the game. I was able to defeat one of the bosses without taking a hit of damage. And I got the achievement for it. I was like, this is awesome. I was like, I can't believe this is on stream. And then I haven't touched it since. Because I'm scared too. Said it's evil. Well, it is about the devil. The game is about you try to gamble and you basically sold your soul to the devil, and the devil said, hey, I'll let you have your soul if you help me by getting these other people souls that are mine. So you basically beat the hell out of everybody till you get to the devil. And you're like, you know what? Let me fight the devil or let me give him the souls. It's not even that long of a game if you're good at it. Like, you can beat the game in a few hours, but it's so hard. There's also a DLC. But the problem is, I beat the game on Xbox, which I don't have an Xbox anymore. So if I want to play the DLC, I gotta beat the game again on PlayStation and then play the DLC. Which I don't know if I can handle that. Because, good lord. It's because the animation is adorable. Yeah, that's what got me. Like, I legit love the game. Like, it is my favorite hard game I've ever played, but it's so freaking draining. Like, I streamed it for 3 hours, and I felt like I needed a nap because I felt mentally exhausted. I got, like, I think 30 or 40% done with the game in 3 hours. Like, I was tired, like I said, guys, I'm calling it here, and I felt like I needed a nap. But yeah, that game made me cuss like a sailor. When I played it years ago, I had an airbed because I played it in my room. And, I punched my bed so many times because that game would just piss me off. It is not. I've watched like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play it, but they edit out the videos for the most part. They don't show the 10 hours it takes to defeat one of the bosses. They just have like a hour video of them beating like 5 bosses in the video. They don't show the when you die that the freaking bosses have like an insulting line like and see the line every time you die to see how close you was to defeat the boss. That is torture, especially when you're like right there at the finish line and you die. Like they'll show they die a couple times, but they don't. They might show you them die like 3 or 4 times. They don't show the 100th death from the same boss. That's what I said. That's the good and bad thing about Twitch. I get self-conscious because I'm like, I don't want to have. Uh, I don't. I can't talk. I don't. I get self-conscious if I'm stuck on the same boss for hours while I'm streaming. Cause I'm like, people are probably getting tired of watching me lose over and over. You said, "LL, no, this was like a whole playthrough, and I don't think I watched two boss fight that stage that were breezed through." You be thinking like that too. I'm like, people are gonna get frustrated. People are gonna be like, "Oh, this dude sucks." I'm like I get in my head too much. That's why, like, when I'm playing a game, I always feel bad if I miss a message. Or like since I'm on the phone, I have some like channel point stuff. But the problem is since I'm on PlayStation, it doesn't pop up on the screen when people redeem them. So sometimes I miss it, and I have to make sure to look on the phone. And I always feel bad when I miss a message or something. But sometimes it is difficult to do like multiple things at once. Like I tried playing Fortnite, smoking weed, and trying to play Fortnite, trying to be entertaining, trying to read chat. All that at one time was difficult. I was so high when I did that. Like I legit felt like my thumb switched. Like my left thumb was on the right thumbstick and vice versa when I was playing. It was not easy. And I kept getting a song in my head because on the Fortnite I had a surfboard when I'd land, and every time it would do seagulls. And every time I heard the seagulls, it popped in my head the beginning of the theme song of SpongeBob. Because it goes seagulls and it goes, "Oh, who lives under the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants." And I kept getting that song stuck in my head. I used to have my game read the chat messages out loud so I wouldn't miss anything. And I had to Google it. I was like, SpongeBob starts off with seagulls, doesn't it? And I had to Google it in midstream to make sure I wasn't losing my crap that it had seagulls at the beginning of the SpongeBob thing. But every time I'd play, because you'd like land, and every time I pull out the surfboard, it would go the seagulls. And every time I was like, "Oh, who lives under pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob." And I probably sung that beginning like probably 30 times in my stream because every time. It was fun. In any state, LOL. I'm good with zero build, and there are some game modes that isn't uh like regular shooter. Like, I love roguelites. I don't know if you played any roguelite games like Hades and stuff. Well, they have some roguelites on Fortnite, and I got addicted to them where I played like 10 of them. They were fun to do. But they also got modes that are like idle games or Audi games or whatever they're called, where it ain't like shooting. And then they also got like Call of Duty maps that they brought on there where you can do like gun game on like hate roguelites or light, whatever it's called. Oh, you hate them? I love those games. Like Hades is one of my all-time favorite games. The feeling of making it further is addicting. One of the best ones is they have a Ninja Turtle one where you play as all the four Ninja Turtles, or you can play as Casey Jones. It is really good. That's where if you hold on. My Roku. I have a Roku on my TV, and sometimes it decides to change the channel, and it did it to me. So I couldn't see the channel. Okay, what's that? That's where if you die, you start back from the beginning. Nothing and the nothing is the same. Yes, but most roguelikes have where the further you make it, the more you do, the more like points you get to upgrade yourself, so you're stronger for the next time. Like Hades, you would level up, like make your weapons stronger and give you more health or more speed and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a roguelike. Some of them are brutal as hell. Some of them are actually pretty good though. I had one roguelike that you're not supposed to beat a roguelike first try. Well, this one roguelike that I got on Switch, I beat it first try. So I was like, okay, I don't think I should have done this. I beat it in like 40 minutes. So there was a harder difficulty. I put it on the harder difficulty. I beat the game again on 32 minutes. And I was like, okay, I think I'm done with this game. So I have yet to actually find out on it because I rented it from Gameplay. I have yet to figure out what happens when you die on that game. But yeah, like what you do on the Ninja Turtle ones is you can play up to four people, which is a really like probably one of my favorite roguelites. Uh, you go as far as you can, you defeat the bosses or whatever, you get points, and then you upgrade. Like, oh, now this weapon does more damage, or give me more health, or now I can dash more than once. And you constantly upgrade yourself to get stronger. And then once you beat the game, some of them you got to beat multiple times. And then you can either up the difficulty or that you unlock where you can like modify the game. In some roguelites, the map is different every time. Oh, I've played a little bit of Returnal. I never beat it, but that was one of the first games I played that had adaptive triggers that I played, which was very weird for each weapon to have different, like, way it would feel when you would shoot. But yeah, that was a pretty good one. I just never finished it. Because that game was brutal. But yeah, Hades is a good one. There was one on Xbox, it was like a roguelike, but you was different animals that had like different abilities. It was on Game Pass a while back. It was pretty fun. There's a couple beat 'em up roguelikes that are good. I actually like them, but the whole starting over and different maps thing, I couldn't get with. I get that. I mean, for the people that love the zombie games or the Call of Duty zombies, it's basically a roguelike without the upgrades. Because a lot of people are obsessed with the Call of Duty maps where they just keep doing it over and over and over and over. Right? It's really good game, but it was so difficult. Like, I think I made it to the second, maybe third area, and I just could not make it any further. I probably could if I spent a shitload of time and get all the upgrades, but it was so difficult. Like, the story was interesting. What I liked about, like I keep bringing up Hades, is probably my favorite. What I liked about it is there was a thing where if you're struggling, it's called God mode, which is not like the normal God mode where you can't take damage. But on this one, it would negate your damage by 2%. And then if you die, it would go up to 4. And then it would cap out after a little bit, but for like, the more you die, the less damage you would take for a little bit so you could actually beat the game. But that game, the music was great, the art style was great, the combat was fun, there were so many different weapons. Yeah, it's like the combat is way different than like what you would normally see in most games. But if you like the game, it's one of those games that's super addicting. But it's one of those games you got to beat it multiple times. But once you know the game, you can beat the game in like 30 minutes. I'm actually looking forward to Hades 2 that's coming out. Uh, well, it's already out, but it's only on PC and Switch. And I want it to come to PlayStation so I could stream it. Because I don't want to play it before I stream it. I want to stream it and experience it firsthand like everybody else. Instead of me already knowing what's going on and everything. Alright. Are you are you gonna stream it or are you just playing? Because if you're gonna, the reason I'm saying if you're gonna stream, I'll raid out to you, and then I'll start my stream again. If uh, I'm live right now, I sent the code to collab as well. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to raid out the Kale, and then I'm gonna so I can end my stream, and then I'm going to start my stream again because we're going to be playing together. I just do that so the people. So, like, people can stick around, and that way I don't just end the stream. And, you know, I prefer raiding out when I can, but I will be playing streaming again in like 2 minutes. I just gotta switch games. Actually, I'm gonna raid out, go pee, then switch games, and then play some more. And we'll be doing, I think, Power Wash. Would be another good game that I could just chat. So, all right. So I'll see y'all in like 2 minutes. do 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 do.
Hello.
Hello, I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then I'll